Hi guys, it's Meg again. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. First off, I just want to say an absolutely massive thank you to everyone who subscribed from my last video. I'm so amazed. I can't believe more than 50 of you have already subscribed to this channel. Obviously I'm very new here, but so far everyone's been absolutely lovely. Spoken to loads of lovely people in the comments and on other people's comments. So yeah, I'm feeling really positive about being part of this community. I think a lot of us are in the same boat after the pandemic, wanting to sort of gain control of our finances again. So yeah, I'm really enjoying the cash stuffing method. First off, I just want to go back through my cash envelopes and see what we're working with. So I've drawn some money out of the bank today. I think this is £200, but I'm going to just pop it to one side for now. And I'm going to go through my cash envelopes folder and see what I still have left in here. So this is my groceries. I still have 40 in groceries. I made some little balance sheets. They're very simple. They're just using little index cards. Just so I can sort of quickly at a glance see what's in each folder. Food, I still have 24, but actually I think I have 25 in here because I didn't want to put coins in, so I've got 25 in there. Fuel, I have nothing because I've just filled up my car on the way back from the bank, so that is all sorted. In Robin's folder, I haven't taken anything out of here, so that's still 80. In my date night folder, again, I haven't taken anything out of here yet, so that is 20. Beauty and clothes have been emptied. Actually, it wasn't on clothes at all, but I bought some new skincare products, so I just took the 20 out of here and the 20 out of here and used it for that skincare. So need to sort of have a bit of a see what I'm going to do with this one. In groceries, I still have 40, and actually I think I'm probably only going to put 20 in here, just because I can't see me needing to go more than once, so I think 60 would be absolutely fine in there. I'm just going to update on here. This will probably drive people mad, but I'm going to use a different coloured pen. So it's the 25th today, so I'm just going to add 20, and that's going to give me, oh geez, right, I'm going to do that. Get a bit of Tipex out later and do that. Sort that out because I can't cope with scribbles. So that is my groceries all filled. Next I'm going to go on to food, and I have 25 in here, which actually I feel like is kind of enough. I might put 10 in just so I have a little bit more to work with in case we do decide to sort of go out. I think we might go out, tomorrow's Sunday, and we might go out tomorrow. So yeah, so then we've got 20, 35. And I'm going to update that on here. So plus 10. And that is on the 25th of the 9th. So there's 35 in there now. I'm not planning on getting a takeaway this week, but it probably will happen at some point. We usually, it's always on a night when we just can't be bothered to make dinner, or it's gotten really late and we haven't made dinner. So it's not sort of the thing that I kind of plan in on the week. I just like to have a bit of money there set aside for it. So for fuel, I have literally today just filled my cart. So I'm actually only going to put 30 in here. I'm going to use one of my 20s and a 10 because I may need to top it up by the end of the week, but I actually, once a week I usually, for my course, do sort of like a trip that's about a 2.5 hour round trip, and I don't have to do that this week, so I actually can't even see me filling my tank again this week, but it's always, I think it's always good to have a bit of money in the fuel, just in case. 25, 9, and we're gonna add, did I just add 30? I think I did, yeah. God, my memory is so bad, I can't even remember what I've just put in there. So that's £30 in fuel. I am going to have a look at Robin's. I actually am just going to put in 10 in Robin's because he's already got 80 in there and I didn't touch it last week. So that will give him 90. I don't know if I explained in the last video should be 90, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. I don't know if I explained in the last video, the money I put in then was sort of, it's a lot more than I would normally have for a week. So this is £200 altogether. Even that is probably more like 10 to 14 days worth of money for me. I don't always get a chance to go to the bank every single week. So it's the case that I sort of get enough for however long I think it's going to be before I can get there again. So I just added 10 there, and he has 90. This is the kind of thing where I will only ever take money out of it about once a month when I pay our childminder, which is at the end of the month. So that might get used in the next week, I would say, when we pay her. But as I said, my other half also shares the cost of that, so it's not just on me. So then in date night, I still have 20 in here. I'm going to put in 5 because I do not know when that is even going to happen. I don't have any plans at the minute, so I'm just going to put in 5. We'll build that up, and then once I've got a decent amount in there, we'll organise a nice night, I think. So 24th of the 9th, we added 5, so we've got 25. Lovely. 20 and 5, and then beauty, there we go. Beauty is the next one, and clothes, I'm just gonna put, what have I got left? I think I'm just gonna put 10 in each, to be honest, because I don't need anything. I've just bought skincare. I'm fully stocked on skincare. I don't need any clothes at all. So there is no need to add more than that. I don't know about you, but I'm one of these people that just like buys things for the sake of buying things sometimes. And I think having this money sort of out and able to physically see what I've got, it helps me sort of better prioritize. So a lot of the time I'd be in a shopping centre, and I would just go, oh, do you know what, I'm gonna go and get some clothes, not because I needed them, just because I thought, oh, I'd like to spend some money, but this way, like, seeing it physically, I'm much less likely to go and spend like £100, £200 on clothes, because quite frankly, when I see it physically, I'm like, there's no way I'm spending that on clothes, absolutely not. Whereas if it was in a bank account, often when I used to go shopping without cash, I would actually not even really toss it up as I went. I would just sort of get to the checkout and then put my card in and go, oh, that was more than I wanted to spend. But because now I'm taking cash out with me, so what I do with these, I don't take the binder out with me. Before I go somewhere, I would usually just say, well, I'm going to go to a shopping centre, I'm going to go and get fuel, and I maybe need to go to the supermarket. So I would go in each one and take out roughly what I thought I might spend. And then if I've got any left, I just come back and put them back in the envelopes. And I actually do keep, I think I keep about £25 just in my purse, just like that's separate from this, just so that if I was ever out and I hadn't planned to be, I could have a little bit of money there to spend. So that is how I do it. I know everyone has a bit of a different method. With wedding, I've got 80 in there. I'm actually just going to put, I think, 25. Am I going to do 25? Yeah, 25. Because I want to start filling some of the ones that I'd left out last time. My wedding fund, I haven't actually spent anything from it. And I've got quite a bit in the bank as it is for the wedding. So I think I've got about 3,000 in the bank at the minute. So that's allocated for that purpose anyway. So I don't need to add too much to this. I think I'm still thinking monthly as well. A lot of the time when I put £80 in there, I was like, oh, £80 for a month, that's, you know, it's a decent bit. But actually, if I was doing £80 a week, that's actually loads. Like, I couldn't keep up with that on the regular. So I think I need to sort of recognise that as the weeks go on, it is going to increase, and I don't need to put in tons every single week, and just sort of spread it over the the sinking funds so that gradually they all increase, because I think that's a better way to do it. So I should now have 105. So I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 105. So that's in there. Lovely. I do need to create a folder for, I'm having surgery probably in the next 5 months, I would say. Sorry, I forgot to put that in. I do need to create a folder for that, because I'm actually going to have to sort of travel for that surgery. So I need to create a folder, and I'll probably start on that one next week. And I'll probably slow down on the wedding because it's not for over a year anyway. And I don't have a lot to buy at the minute. So I think I'm probably going to focus on my surgery, and then once that's over with, I will then focus back on wedding again. So Christmas, I have 50 in here. I'm going to put a decent bit in here. So I've got 20, 40, 50. I haven't started on Christmas shopping yet. This is actually quite late for me. I know it's only September, but honestly, in previous months, I would have been done by October. So I'm actually quite late on the game this year. So what have we got left? I've got 20, 40, and then a load of 5s. So 4 5s is 20. So it's 60 left. I think I'm going to put 25 in here so that I'll have 75. I think that's what I'm going to do, yeah. So 20, 40, ooh, put these in order, that'll help. 20, 40, 60, 75. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Because it is actually just around the corner when you think about it. Seems like ages away, and then all of a sudden you're like, wow, it's a month and I've got nothing. So I need to get sorted for that. Luckily I'm not hosting this year, so it probably shouldn't be too much of an expensive Christmas. So I probably only really want to get to about like £250 in this envelope, and that's kind of like my goal for that one. House, I'm going to come back to. We'll see what we've got left. Tattoos, I've got 60. I also have 200 in the bank for this. But I have about 3 booked in. And if you have tattoos, you know how expensive they are. So I'm going to put in 20 in here in the tattoos one. So I'm going to probably do a 10 and 2 5s. Am I? What have I got left? Yeah, 10 and 2 5s, I think I'm going to do. So then I should have, what did I have originally? £60. 60, so 20, 40, 60, 70, £80. £80 in tattoos. I get that some people won't get that, like why you would spend so much money on them, but I have always been a massive fan. So I love getting them, and I love going to people who are very experienced, and very experienced tattoo artists cost a lot of money. So it's something I want to continue to sort of save for. I actually have one in, I think it's at the end of October. I'm getting a one on my arm, on my left arm. So that's the next one that I have coming up. What have we got left? We've got 15 left. Again, I don't have any gifts. All my family are born in around like the summer months, like spring and summer. So I don't have any gifts coming up. I'm going to put, what we've got in here, I'm going to put 5 in the folder for my car. 5 in the folder for my car. So I've got 25. I will then have 30 in car. This is basically like car maintenance for me. 24 of the 9 plus 5 is £30. Ideally, I probably want to have about £300 or £400 in here eventually, just in case, because cars are really expensive. As I'm sure any of you that drive will know, cars are just a constant sort of sink where your money disappears to. And then I'm going to put 10 in debt. So here's that one. That one has 20. I'm going to add my last 10 to that to have 30. 24 of 9 plus 10 to have 30. Okay. Sorted. Right, well, that is this week's cash all stuffed into my envelopes. I have started getting some sales from Etsy, which is really nice. So of that £200 that I've just stuffed in there, 60 of that was actually from my Etsy earnings, so that's really exciting. I'm starting to sell a few more binders. If you wanted one, they are linked down below. I do also sell the envelopes, just because I know myself, like I'm thinking about these folders and I'm thinking, actually, do you know what I could really do with a folder for school? So I'm gonna make one and add one into here. And actually there's some here where I'm like, I don't think I necessarily need that one. So I'm sort of adjusting mine at the minute. I'm sure lots of you who do cash stuffing will be the same. You'll maybe have a new expense come up and you just want to buy an individual folder. That's absolutely fine. They come in any font, any colour that you want, that's absolutely fine. If you have any ideas, so say on a folder you think, oh, actually I'd really like some flowers, or I'd like some hearts, it's totally up to you. I can make just about anything. So let me know down below what you thought of the video. If you did want to check out my Etsy store, it'll be linked down below. Yeah, subscribe if you want to stay. I'm hopefully going to make one of these videos about once a week. I do want to go over my budget in a video a little bit more carefully, just to explain what that's like, because it is a little bit different with me being a student. But I'm going to need a bit of time to sort of set that out and decide like how I want to show you. So yeah, let me know what you thought down below. It's been lovely chatting to you guys, and hopefully I will speak to you all again soon. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.